get on out of here. We're gonna go visit one of my favorite customers and her husband. Hopefully they're home. I don't know what their plans were for Christmas, but we're gonna go clean their leaves up, and it's gonna be a good one. So. Okay, we just pulled up. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick before we get to work. It's windy today, and I'm gonna try and take advantage of it. I think it's gonna work out in our favor. They got Bevo over there. Big Longhorn fans over at this house, I'll tell you that. I was rooting against them in that Aggie game. I really was. Farmers fight! Hook 'em horns! I have no affiliation with either, so it's just funny for me. Like a random glove just in the mud right there. Y'all see? It's not mine, I can promise you that. So we're at the corner over here. We got leaves. The neighbors are all down pretty much. There's this tree right here. It still has a little bit. They actually transplanted that from their previous house. It was her dad, I believe, like it was on her dad's property or something, and so she took it and she planted it there. And it's honestly doing pretty well considering it's just got a towering tree over it on both sides of it. So it's kind of incredible that it's the one that's right here. They planted that one, and unfortunately it's got this one to compete with and that one to compete with. But tons of trees. I would say probably like 90% of the leaves are down. This one still has a little bit. I mean, it's probably got like 30% left on it. On this one right here. This one's pretty much completely done. That one's completely done. Yeah, there's a small one right here. One of these two. It still has them on it. The backyard looks like it was push mowed recently. Oh, no, it wasn't. Goodness, I might have to blow that out. I'm not sure. We'll decide on that shortly. But we're gonna start in this corner back here and work our way down. We're gonna blow out the beds. There's a little fountain thing right there we gotta blow out. And get it out to where we can bag it, and then where we're gonna toss it, of course. All right, let's get it. All right, so I know by this point you're probably wondering why I'm having to blow all this out. It's because she has a bunch of landscape fabric down in here, and I don't know if you can pick it up. There it is. But it's just sticking out of the ground all the way down on both sides, and there's these berms. And basically, a long time ago, they hired some landscape company who did this, and it looked great for a long time, and then over time, like all the plants started dying and stuff that were in here, probably because these big trees and stuff were shading them out. That's what my guess would be. And so she hired a guy that she's friends with to come take all the trees out and stuff. And this dude charged her a fortune probably to come out here with a mini, a little mini excavator thing and a dump trailer. And all he did was take the dead plants out. I'm not kidding. And there was probably like 6 of them. And they cleaned up the irrigation lines that ran like just on top of the berms down the side. And I was just like, so he took all that time and he had the equipment and stuff and he left all the papers. So fun times, but we're gonna have to blow all this out and we'll keep it going. Okay guys, so what I think I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to mulch all this up the first time. So we're basically gonna have to mow it twice, and we're gonna have to dump. It's just so much leaf, so it's a lot of leaves. We're gonna get it mulched up, try and get all of this to look real fine. And there's a lot back there. I kind of started already, but back here there's some good little piles, but it'll look like this part right here by the time we're done with it, and then we'll go around with the bagger and bag it all up. All right, guys. So the deal was we're gonna go ahead and just mulch this side, which we've already done for the most part. We gotta do a little bit more. But then we bagged the front, which y'all saw some of that. And then she came out and asked if I could do the backyard, because usually her husband does the backyard. And so I gotta get to that as well. So we're just gonna kind of skip through a lot of this. I don't really have time to film much more, but we'll show you the finished product. A lot of work goes into this stuff, guys. A lot of work goes into it. So make sure you're charging. I mean, I'm gonna go through 2 tanks of 2-cycle fuel just in blower, you know? I mean, so then you're looking at like probably a quarter of a tank in the mower. So you have to be charging for that, and then whatever your hourly rate is and whatnot. But it's a lot of work. It's not as simple as a lot of people think. It's very time consuming. Leaves are stubborn, but hope y'all get something out of this. I'm gonna continue on, and we'll pick up at the end when I'm all finished up. I may film the backyard, not quite sure, but we got to finish up the front and that other driveway side, and then we'll continue on. All right, we just finished up. It's starting to get dark. I hate this time change, man. Hate it. But everything looks awesome. Flower beds all blown out all the way around. And even over here, flower beds. And then this was what took a long time over here, but it takes forever to blow all this off, if I'm being honest. But a good job, a good amount. I'll let you guys guess on how much I made on that one. And yeah, that'll be it for this video, I think. Didn't get to film as much as I wanted to, just because there were so many leaves, guys. I've never seen that many leaves on this place all at once. Usually I do like a couple of cleanups for this individual customer, but my goodness, they all decided to dump at the same time, it seems like. And then it won't be long, these live oaks will be shedding off theirs. Never ends, but it's awesome, yo. Well, I'm Tanner 8 Custom Lawn and Landscapes in Kaufman, Texas. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Have a good Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever your thing is, I hope it's good to you. Peace and love, guys.